A world of expensive eats. Have you ever wondered why some foods are priced at thousands of dollars per ounce? Or why certain dishes have a reputation for costing more than a luxury car? Welcome to the fascinating world of expensive foods. But what makes these foods so valuable? It's not just about taste. It's a combination of rarity, scarcity, and the extraordinary lengths people go to produce them. Luxury foods have a way of appealing to a very specific group of people, those who seek out the extraordinary and are willing to pay a premium for the experience. These are often individuals with an appreciation for unique flavors, cultural heritage, and a desire to indulge in the most exclusive culinary experiences. As dining culture continues to evolve, the demand for gourmet meals, rare ingredients, and exquisite presentations has skyrocketed. But beyond the allure of luxury, what drives these prices sky high? Is it simply the rarity of the ingredients, or is there more to the story? The truth is, it's a combination of things: limited supply, specific environmental factors, and often a meticulous, labor-intensive production process. Today, luxury dining isn't just about eating, it's about experiencing something special, something that few others can access. From the farm to the table. Let's take a deeper dive into some of the rarest and most expensive foods that the world has to offer. First up, we have saffron, often regarded as the world's most expensive spice, with prices ranging from $500 to $5,000 per pound. But what makes saffron so costly? The answer lies in the harvesting process. Saffron is derived from the stigma of a crocus flower, a bloom so delicate that it must be harvested by hand, carefully, and at the right time of day. The flowers are picked in the early hours of the morning when they are still closed, to preserve their fragile structure. And to make just 1 pound of saffron, you need to pick over 75,000 flowers. The labor-intensive nature of this harvest is a key factor in driving up the price. Next, we have Kopi Luwak, the famed civet coffee. This rare and unique coffee is harvested from beans that have been eaten and then excreted by civet cats. It's estimated that a single cup of Kopi Luwak can cost anywhere from $50 to $100. Why is it so expensive? The beans undergo a process of fermentation in the civet's digestive system, which supposedly enhances the flavor, creating a smooth and distinct coffee profile. But here's the catch. The beans must be collected from the feces of the animals, thoroughly cleaned and processed before being sold. The rarity of these beans, combined with the labor-intensive collection process, makes this coffee one of the most expensive beverages in the world. And then there's the matsutake mushroom, a rare delicacy from Japan that can fetch up to $1,000 per pound. Known for its rich, earthy aroma, matsutake mushrooms are found in ancient forests, growing only under specific conditions. They are notoriously difficult to cultivate and can only be harvested during a brief window each year. In fact, foragers, often experts with deep knowledge of the land, spend countless hours in remote forests searching for these elusive fungi. And even then, there's no guarantee they'll find them. The rarity of these mushrooms, combined with the specific climate and environment they require, makes them highly sought after and incredibly valuable. The story behind the price. While scarcity plays a significant role in the price of these foods, there's much more to the story. Many of these luxury foods are embedded in rich cultural histories, and their prices are often a reflection of tradition, craftsmanship, and expertise. Take Wagyu beef, for example. This Japanese beef is famed for its marbled texture, which makes it melt in your mouth with every bite. The production of Wagyu beef is an art form, passed down through generations. Wagyu cows are raised with extreme care. They are fed special diets, massaged regularly, and sometimes even given sake to drink. All of these factors contribute to the unique texture and flavor profile of the meat. But it's not just the raising of the cattle that makes Wagyu so special. It's the centuries-old tradition and craftsmanship that goes into producing this prized beef. Prices for a good cut of Wagyu can easily exceed $500 per steak, making it a luxury item that is reserved for only the most discerning palates. Similarly, caviar, often associated with luxury and royalty, has its roots in Russia's imperial past. This delicacy, made from the eggs of sturgeon, has been a symbol of opulence for centuries. But what makes it so expensive? First, the labor-intensive process of harvesting the eggs requires skilled fishers and delicate handling to ensure the roe remains intact. Sturgeon are slow-growing, and some species are endangered, which makes caviar harder to come by. Overfishing has caused the price of caviar to soar, particularly for rarer varieties like beluga or ossetra. But it's not just about the product itself. Caviar is more than just food. It's a symbol of exclusivity, wealth, and tradition, which makes it one of the ultimate luxury foods. Then there's the artistry behind truffle hunting, which takes things to another level. Truffles are subterranean fungi that grow beneath the soil, often in symbiotic relationships with specific types of trees. They're incredibly hard to find, requiring trained dogs or pigs to locate them underground. This process is not only labor-intensive but also unpredictable. Sometimes truffle hunters return empty-handed after hours of searching. The uniqueness and scarcity of truffles, combined with the expert knowledge required to find them, drives up their price, making them one of the most expensive fungi in the world. Truffle hunting is more than just a job. It's a tradition that goes back centuries, passed down through generations. Exploring the global market. As the global demand for these luxury foods continues to rise, it's important to understand how this demand is affecting the market, and whether it's sustainable in the long term. In regions like Asia, Europe, and the Americas, an increasing number of consumers are eager to experience rare ingredients and gourmet meals. Luxury food is no longer just a luxury for the rich, it's becoming an aspiration for food lovers around the world. High-end restaurants, fine dining establishments, and exclusive events are now offering these rare ingredients to a growing global audience. And with globalization comes an increased awareness and appreciation for rare, unique, and exotic foods. However, with this expanding market comes an ethical dilemma. Many of these prized foods, such as bluefin tuna, have been overfished to the brink of extinction. The demand for bluefin tuna, particularly in Japan where it's used for sushi and sashimi, has led to severe declines in tuna populations. To protect these fish, global organizations and governments are stepping in with regulations to prevent overfishing and promote sustainable fishing practices. But the question remains, can the demand for luxury foods like these be sustained without damaging the environment? Sustainability is becoming a major focus in the luxury food industry. Consumers are becoming more aware of the environmental and ethical impact of their culinary choices. As a result, many luxury food producers are adopting sustainable practices, like lab-grown caviar or farmed seafood, to ensure that rare ingredients are harvested responsibly. The challenge, however, will be balancing the demand for these foods with the preservation of our natural resources. Looking to the future, it's likely that we'll see more innovations in sustainable food production, whether through technology, farming practices, or alternative sources. For instance, lab-grown meats and cultivated mushrooms could play a major role in reducing the pressure on natural ecosystems and ensuring that these luxury foods remain accessible for generations to come. So, what's the takeaway from all this? Is it all about the price? Certainly not. While these foods are undeniably expensive, they offer a unique opportunity to experience flavors and traditions that are centuries old. If you ever get the chance to taste one of these rare ingredients, even in small doses, it's worth it. Whether it's a tiny morsel of truffle or a few grams of the finest caviar, these foods are about more than just the cost. They're about connecting to a long-standing history of craftsmanship, artistry, and cultural heritage. It's easy to get caught up in the sticker shock of these luxury foods, but their true value lies in the experiences they offer. They represent more than just the price tag. They're the culmination of centuries of tradition, knowledge, and skill. Every bite is a taste of culture, a glimpse into the rich history of the people who've worked tirelessly to perfect the art of producing these rare delicacies. So, next time you're dining at a luxurious restaurant or exploring a new culinary experience, consider the journey your food has taken to reach your plate. It's a thrilling adventure through history, culture, and nature, one bite at a time. Whether you're savoring a rare piece of Wagyu beef or experiencing the depth of flavor in a cup of kopi luwak, you're not just indulging in a luxury, you're embarking on a culinary adventure that spans continents and centuries. No more, be more.